Hey Aquarius, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your April 2024 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. If you're interested in a personal reading, signing up for the monthly newsletter, or entering into the free reading giveaway, you can find all of that information in the description box below the video. All right, Aquarius, you're showing up here right away. First card out, trust in the universe, Aquarian energy. So I am getting that there are some big changes, big shifts happening. For some of you, this is mentally or emotionally. Things are going on here. Now you have focus on the positive. Sagittarian energy, it's below the surface. So you are being led towards a positive experience, an optimistic experience, but there could be a little bit of a blockage obtaining that happiness. Let's take a look at why. Okay, we have forgiveness. That could be why. Forgiving yourself, forgiving a past situation. I am getting here a little bit of that judgment energy, which can be about forgiveness as well. But some of you, this is regrets. It can be redemption, awakening, second chances. Now, that is a part of you trusting in the universe to bring you new opportunities that are more aligned with where you want to be. Aquarius, this is you attuning to the divine Piscean energy here. So I feel like the stars are aligning to bring something to a peak here in a really bountiful way. You have the Leo energy here of go wild. This is external energy, something in your external world. This could be a career where you're taking off, you're launching, right? You're blowing through it all here in a big way. This can be a big glow up energy, magnetism. This may be in your love life, your romantic life, where things are finally feeling like they're coming together. This go wild Leo is definitely a big energy. So whatever direction you are taking in your life at this time, this could be health, career, love, relationships, a move, travel. I feel like now is the time to not put something on pause, right? And this could also be, I'm getting developing, and the way that the cards are laid out, it's in steps. So it's almost as if the steps are aligning here, or you are taking steps towards this big energy, and we may see this come to a full peak by Leo season. So around July, end of July into August. So let's clarify. Aquarius, this is looking exciting. And I do see here for you that trust is required, taking a leap of faith. So it wouldn't surprise me if we see in the Fool card, the Judgment card, maybe the Strength with Leo energy here. Spirit, can we please clarify the trust? What's this trust piece? And there's the Fool. Yeah, there's that Fool, taking a leap of faith that is required because you're going to go from A to Z, and it is going to be a stepping stone process, but some of you may get hung up on some of those steps. So what that means is, here's this step, right, of forgiveness. You may get hung up on that step or that chapter for a little while as you work through some intense, maybe emotions or feelings, but you're going to have breakthroughs that are stepping you up into this really beautiful energy. I'm loving where this is going. You're having a new beginning here. You're embracing the unknown. What else do we have here? With this Aquarian energy, I mean, this is double Aquarius. This is you going for it. Just do it. It's like the Nike logo, right? Just do it. And I feel like you're doing it. You're doing it, Aquarius. What else do we have for this leap of faith? This Fool energy showing up, please. Five of Swords. It's in reverse, which is good because some of you got up in your head a little bit. There may have even been someone else who got in your head. That's what I'm getting. Maybe that's why that forgiveness is required. Maybe this is your father's voice at 5 years old, right? Maybe it's a good voice. Maybe it's not so good. But I feel like there has been something that's felt very heavy or pressuring. And even that good voice, some of you may be saying, well, Melissa, how could it be a good voice that's pressuring me? But for some of you, maybe it's your father's words of encouragement, like, you got this, you can do this. And maybe you've set your expectations up because you didn't want to disappoint. That's what I mean by the good voice, right? For others of you, maybe there was that little voice of your own within your head saying, you can't forgive that person. That person hurt you. Or, how could you ever see this from a different perspective? They were so very wrong. I feel like that is what you are coming out of with the Five of Swords. You're not letting something here hold you back any longer is what I'm getting. And yeah, you've put a lot of energy and effort into something of the past, I see. Possibly some blood, sweat, and tears. And it caused you a lot of mental distress. It caused you a lot of maybe heartache, grief, even though we haven't even pulled very many tarot yet. I feel like there has been some sort of disappointment, but you're being guided to take a leap and open your heart up again. Open your mind to believing that all things are possible. All right. Let's take a look at this. I feel like the Five of Swords has to do with the forgiveness. So I'm going to put that there. Spirit, how can we help Aquarius work on trusting, forgiving maybe themselves for staying in a situation past the expiration, or forgiving themselves for expectations or that little voice inside that tells them they can't, right? Whomever and whatever this is that you are being guided to forgive, how can we help Aquarius do that? The Moon. This is Piscean energy. This is Piscean energy, right? Clarifying here. It's interesting to note that, the tarot cards that are aligning with your moon cards are the same. So I feel like, some of you could have some strong Pisces as your moon sign, but this moon is all about, excuse me, some shadows coming to the surface. You can see the mermaid. She's way below. She's submerged herself. And I feel like there's two sides. You see the black wolf and the white wolf howling at the moon. And it's almost as if saying there's two sides to every story, right? There's their side, there's your side, and then there's the truth. But I also, excuse me, but I also see here that there is the two goldfish, or the two, it almost looks like beta fish around this moon. So there is something here with two energies involved. Okay, I will say that there may have been two energies involved. One of these was a long standing energy, maybe a father or a mother. For others of you, this was a partnership that the lessons you have learned, you will carry with you for a lifetime, because longevity is here is present within this goldfish energy. I feel like you've learned very valuable lessons about yourself. Some of your own shadows and some of your own wounding came up. And even if this did include another person here, Aquarius, and we're still kind of talking about the past here, which a lot of your reading is jumping into this new beginning. But as we take the steps to understanding soul purpose, soul contracts, and, the human experience, I feel like that gives way for you to ascend the next step, the next process here. Trust in the unknown is a piece of this also, but the moon is about, paying attention to your intuition. It can be deep, heavy emotions. It could be subconscious energies coming up, maybe around rejection, abandonment, fears, not feeling good enough, self-worth, insecurities. And I feel like you are shedding light on some of those shadows, some of those wounds. And that was part of going through a process here in the past. All right, let's see what we are doing here with this Pisces energy that is allowing you to ascend. So what does this next stepping stone look like here for Aquarius? You're attuning to the divine. What that means is you are altering your energy. You're shifting your frequency. Therefore, what's coming towards you is something new, because you're no longer in that same frequency energy field. So what is your energy attracting? Love. Ooh, Aquarius. This is love. And you don't believe it at first. That may be part of a block, right? You don't believe it because you don't trust it. Yeah. Now, what's up there? That little piggy, and that piggy's been coming out a lot lately for a lot of signs. So what's this, the quote with pigs that fly, right? When pigs fly, it almost resembles the energy of that'll never happen, right? Because pigs don't have wings. So there is this energy here of naivety. But I also feel like there is an energy of believing in love again, believing in magic, or believing that there is hope, there is growth, there's love after loss, there's, healing after heartache. I feel like you've been on this spectrum or this side of a situation that has caused a lot of mental distress. And now you're being guided to open yourself up, be vulnerable once again, right? As they say, it's better to have loved than lost and never have loved at all. And some of you may not agree with that, because our hearts are and can very much get broken over and over again in this lifetime. But you don't want to shut yourself out of love because of the potentials that someone could break your heart. Or, if this is career, this is opening yourself up to a passion project or something that you love, even if failure is, part of the process. And I always say that, Aquarius, so many people look at failure as way over here on the spectrum and success way over here, but that is the opposite, right? Failure and success are hand in hand. Failure is a prerequisite to success. So just because something failed or didn't work in the past, it was a stepping stone to bring you that success. And that's what I see here. There's a new opportunity to open yourself up emotionally to an experience of the heart. So there could be a love offer coming in here. For some of you, this is news of something quite emotional, something possibly romantic, an invite. It could be the news of a birth. It could be grandchild or pregnancy, maybe an engagement. This could be dating, right? That fresh honeymoon stage of dating. But it's opening up to the idea that love is possible in all things. Right? In all things. And I am getting the possibility here of love. That's what you are stepping into. So if this is self-love, maybe you're taking care of yourself by setting healthier boundaries, by eating better, by exercising right. If this is a new relationship coming in or a strengthening of an old relationship, some of you said, yeah, it is what it is, right? And I really don't love that saying. And whenever I hear that, I kind of cringe when people say it is what it is, right? I can't do anything about it. To me, that's victim mentality, or that is very King of Swords energy of not wanting to shift a belief. But I feel like you are doing the opposite of it is what it is. You're saying, what if it is what it isn't? What if I'm able to see something from a new way? What if I'm able to believe in the magic of opening myself up to this opportunity? So kudos to you, because some people get stuck in that energy where, they don't allow themselves to be open to fresh ideas or fresh opportunities. Even if you fall in love quickly, even if you have that potential of getting hurt. Because sometimes, again, like I said, there isn't a level of being naive, but I don't get that here with the Page of Cups. But let's clarify. The reason I don't get that is because Pisces energy is of the heart. And I feel like it's with the Fool, there is a risk of falling, right? Falling, literally, she's falling in love with an idea, with a project, with a person, with herself. And I just feel like Spirit is catching you. Spirit, please clarify here the Page of Cups. What do we have for the Page of Cups? Yeah, let down your guard. Let down your guard, Nine of Wands. You've created such boundaries, Aquarius, and we can have healthy boundaries by all means. But when this page shows up, right, they come in, your guard is up and you think, yeah, maybe not. I don't know if that person's my person, right? But there's a level of trust required. Or I don't know if that job is going to be right for me, or I don't know if I have what it takes to cross the threshold and heal this ailment within myself. So there's some what ifs. It reminds me of that song, right? The What If song, Kane Brown, I believe it is. But what if it is? What if this is the opportunity here that you've been waiting for? What if you open your heart and become vulnerable? So I see that you are attuning, and this is the bursting of the heart, the go wild, the Leo energy. Oh, I'm excited. I really am getting strong sun, strong lovers. I feel really good about this. Now watch, we get the Tower. Just kidding. No, we won't. But I feel like this is something quite significant. And the Tower isn't bad. Look at that. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. So there is going to be a celebration. We just seen the Ace of Cups at the bottom. Now we see the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. Now we see the Three of Cups. I mean, that is all beautiful energy. So Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love. Ace of Pentacles is that love being planted in the physical world. So there could be, an engagement. There could be a dream that is coming to fruition by August, right? Celebrating with your family, your loved ones. This could be a new job opportunity or a business that you're super excited about. You're going wild. I almost feel like the crowd's going wild here for you. It's like they're cheering you on because maybe people have seen, Aquarius, that you've struggled. Maybe you are in a very toxic relationship and you deserve love and you've done the healing work and boom, whoa. Okay, that one just came out hot. It's this one here. Oh, there's the Tower and it landed on Trust the Universe. So this is the past energy. This is what, oh my gosh, you can't make that up. Oh, I love how spirit works. So this is that energy of why it's difficult for you to trust because something came crumbling down for you in the past, right? And because as we're literally talking about the past energy, the Tower just completely flew out of my hands. But there was a situation where people seen either you lose it all or they seen you go through a very difficult period of your life, maybe with your family or with your finances or your health even. Some of you went through a scary life change or a moment that shook up your entire world. And it's like they are cheering you on, your ancestors, your loved ones on the other side. This is a very powerful energy about you coming to this place of, wow, this is really meant for me. I really can have this life of my dreams, the love of my life, or the business that I've always wanted, or the financial freedom to go in this direction, whatever it is that you've been dreaming of, but you had to kind of go through this peak and these highs and these lows to get there. It's real. Pigs are flying here for you, Aquarius. Pigs are flying. You can believe in this. You can trust. Yeah, you've had towers in the past. We all have, right? Something came in and hit it like lightning. But you can trust that this is meant for you. Oh, I am loving this reading. As an Aquarius moon, I'm right here with you. So let's take a look at focus. We have focus on the positive, right? We don't want to focus on the Tower. We don't want to focus on, the loss or the energies of the past, that Five of Swords. What else do we have here? We have Aries energy. There is something here about going for it. You are being guided to go for it. And right after that, we have Gemini. It says, embrace the flow of life. Two people coming together. I feel like Gemini season could be very significant. Gemini is May 20th, 21st through June 20th or so. Or 21st, I'm getting 2-1, something with the world. They're showing me the world, so it must be 2-1. And then we see the world there as well. So Gemini season, something that you go for here in Aries season, which we are currently in until April 20th, some sort of manifestation now that's taking place is, and so stay positive, could be with an Aquarius, or excuse me, with the Sagittarius here. You're going to see it coming together by Gemini season. And then I feel by Leo season, possibly that 8-8 portal, something is blowing up. Major celebrations. You could be getting that, huge promotion. That could be when you get a home or buy a home. It could be someone pops the question and look at the bottom of the deck. You can't make that up. The Lovers. Where are these cards coming from, you guys? I swear, we just looked and it was a different card. So all of the energies are synchronizing as you see. Spirit's bringing them up before they come in. So let's take a look at how can we help Aquarius focus on the positive. You know as well as I do that sometimes that's easier said than done, regardless of how spiritual and enlightened we are. We can go down that rabbit hole at any given moment, right? So how do we focus on the positive? We stay in our bubble, right? Stay in our bubble of preservation to a point of meditation, right? So meditate, get out in nature. Seven of Wands is all about standing up for your beliefs, healthy boundaries. It is protecting your peace, right? Protecting your integrity and your space. Seven of Wands, she's sitting in this bubble, cocooned in the meditation pose here. And she has the Seven of Wands that are threatening to burst her bubble, but I feel like you're staying calm regardless, right? Or that is your advice here, how to stay focused on the positive. When things are coming at you a million miles per hour, Aquarius, and you feel like a lot's going on, that is when you need to stop, right? Pause, rest, clear the mind, take a walk. When it starts to feel overwhelming, that's your sign. Okay, that's your sign to stay in your own peace here. Stay in your own element. Stay in your own bubble. Do what you can that brings you peace. Maybe it's sewing. Maybe it's knitting. Maybe it's drawing or journaling. Whatever brings you peace, that's what can help you stay focused and positive. Spirit, can we get another one for that, please? The Star. Healing modalities. So the Star comes after the what? After the Tower. So you are in this Star energy at this time. Your dreams and manifestations are aligning, right? You are able to heal from whatever setbacks you've had in the past, right? We'll call them setbacks, failures. I like to call them growth opportunities. Again, prerequisites to life. It's part of what we've come here to learn. But the Star energy, this is you. This is Aquarius. This is not giving up on those dreams. This is healing, right? Healing some of those insecurities, those fears, those blocks, healing the parts of yourself so you feel whole, right? I'm getting holistic remedies as well, maybe Reiki. This could be hypnotherapy, crystal energy work, whatever it may be for you. Alternative approaches could be key here. Working with the energy of maybe the stars. Some of you are diving into astrology. You're learning about astrological numbers or your birth chart, human design. You could be getting into numerology. I just see here, maybe even studying about extraterrestrials or the Greys or the Pleiadians. I just see that you are opening your mind up to expansion. There's an expansion here of the mind, and I've seen that with that page energy as well. You are open to infinite opportunities, and you see an infinity of stars above you. So you're open. You are open. Okay, let's take a look and see what gifts are arising. We see there's an opportunity for you to open up. Right? We see that. What gifts are coming out of this tower that you've created, now offering you this ability to take a leap of faith towards opening your heart again? What's the gift showing up from this? Getting out of your own way. It's releasing the old patterns, right? Eight of Swords energy here. Some of you are really caught up in an old mental paradigm, an old mental story. That doesn't have to be your life, right? It was your life for a long time, right? Jobless, homeless, in a relationship that was toxic, or in a healthy or unhealthy condition, health pattern. Some of you told yourself you weren't good enough, weren't lovable. Whatever old story we tend to feed ourselves. We've all been there. Maybe victimhood, shame, rejection, whatever it may be. The gift here is you're breaking out of that mold. You're breaking out of that paradigm. Eight of Swords is a powerful energy. When that takes over the mind, it can be hard to get out of. So some of you, this could be a quick, swift awakening, almost like an 8-day activation, like the 8th day, which is interesting because we have 7 days. So it's like 8 days from now. I feel like 8 days from the time that you listen to this reading, there is going to be a freeing of the mind. Something is going to come up here, shift your energy. And this could happen, internally through meditation. It could be something that you see. It's definitely a synchronized energy that wakes you up and you say, wow, what was I doing telling myself that story for so long? Maybe that's the forgiveness. Okay, what else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know? What else do we want to clarify? let's see what steps you can take. I know we kind of talked about the attune to the divine, but I want to see what else you can do to put you on that path or feel like you are on that path. So what can Aquarius do to feel like they are attuned to the divine? I just saw the High Priestess here. So there is something here with trusting your intuition more. You have the Lovers and the Justice energy showing up. So there was a karmic, maybe relationship or a karmic cycle. I feel there's fairness and balance coming in. Trust the heart, right? Or make balanced decisions that feel good intuitively. They feel like they are aligned with who you are and putting out good energy, right? Justice is karma. So what you put out there, remember, Aquarius, you're going to get back. So speak to yourself with kindness, because how you speak to yourself is how you speak to others as well. If there's some sort of unfair act, we don't have to throw that stone and meet someone where they're at, right? We can rise above and we can let karma do its work. And I feel like you are finding balance with this Lover's energy, Gemini energy here. Balanced decisions. This is partnerships. This is trust. This is destiny, really. The Lovers is destiny. And I feel like there is a situation that is destined to come in for you to balance out those scales. It's like good karma coming your way after a time of you having to either reap what you sowed, or someone else, you may have been a part of someone else's karma as well to teach them. So I like this. I like this Gemini, Libra energy, which is your fellow air signs. So a lot of activation in the air signs. Doesn't surprise me. We had that Libran energy with the partial lunar eclipse on March 25th. And then we have Libra in the South Node at this time. So there's a lot of rebalancing going on. All right, last but not least, let's get a message from the Work Your Light Oracle. What do we have for Aquarius, please? Aquarius, we have soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Yeah, you don't have to do it alone. And even though it feels scary, like you do have to do it alone with the Fool is actually our spiritual true inner self. It's our soul self before we take that leap of faith. It's like the newborn baby coming into the world, coming into this earthly plane for the first time, unscathed by conditioning and standards that we go through in life. I feel like you are taking a brave step forward, not in a naive way though. I don't feel that here for you. You have help. You have help. Soul family. Some of you are calling in a family dynamic, friendship, soul tribe. We have, what is your soul calling you to do? Remember that judgment energy at the very beginning that I mentioned? It says, answer the call. The judgment is the call, right? It's your purpose. It's your calling. It's changing your life for the better. And some of you had to deal with a karmic situation that you are being guided to let go of so you can shine your light. Because your final card here is don't dim that light. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And that could be part of the part of the block, right? We don't want to dim that light. You are meant to shine. So if you have some insecurities, some fears, some worries, that may be something you're working through, because read my shirt here, Aquarius, you are enough. And you're stepping into that sunshine energy that I was picking up on earlier as well. So don't dim your light when you are born to shine. That's what I have for you. I love this reading, Aquarius. I hope it resonates. If so, please hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, comment, hit that subscribe and bell. And thank you so very much for tuning in. Lots of love.